Hi, welcome to another video. In this video, I am going to talk something basic about Stm32 timer, and I'm also going to generate a PWM signal. And the main topic of this discussion will be the calculation that is working behind all of this. So after watching this video, you will be a completely different person. Now open up your PC and take Stm32 key IDE. It may take some time to open. Now click File, new Stm32 project, and again wait for a second. Now I have to type the commercial name, which is Stm32 F103C8T6. It is actually the blue pill that I am using for this video. Alright, found this. Click OK, and now project name, it will be timer basic. Click finish. You're good to go. Now you can enjoy the best part of the Stm32 QID, which is the graphical interface, or you can say the visual representation of the IC configuration. Now get serious and bring all of your energy to concentrate on this. Now click timer, and I will choose timer 2. Then I will write the clock source, and the internal clock will be my clock source. And yep. Now I have to set some parameters here. The prescaler, I will talk about this in this later. Now the counter period, it will be 255. What does that mean? It means that my counter will count from 0 to 255 every time, and then it will auto reload and come back to the 0. Then again it will start the count from 0 to 255. Right. We click the channel 1 to generate the PWM, which is for plus wide modulation, and as you can see that PA0 is my output pin. Now I have to set some additional parameters, which is pulse, and I will set it 25. And why is that? Now let me explain. Along with counting from 0 to 25, it will also generate a pulse. More at the end of the video. And click save and tell the QID to generate a code for me while I can have a cup of tea. Although the code is being generated by the QIDE, but still there is a room for us to make some changes. Write HAR, which is hardware and abstraction layer, hold time and click Ctrl plus spacebar, and in order to see the options that I have, and I'll write hold timer PWM start. Yep, it is there. Just you have to find it out, and there will be auto option, and you have to feed it out, and channel, and the channel, as you already know that the channel is the channel 1, so timer channel 1 will be the switchable one. Yep. And that's it. You don't have to do anything more. It's enough. Now click debug in order to find any error. Is there any error or not? No, there is no error, zero error. Now connect your Stm32 board with your PC and hit the run button. You are good to go. Now hook up the pin PA0 with the oscilloscope, and you can see a PWM signal. Look closely that the duty cycle is 10% and the frequency is 30 point something kilohertz. You know that the frequency of the clock source is 8 megahertz, which is 8.8 into 10 to the power 6 hertz, and the time period is about 125 nanosecond. To generate a clock pulse, the clock source takes 125 nanosecond every time. But what if we use a prescaler? What does a prescaler do? So prescaler is here to minimize the clock frequency. In that case, if prescaler is 1, then we can have a frequency of 4 megahertz. So the period will be 250 nanoseconds. So every 250 nanoseconds, my clock will generate a single clock pulse. Now in my oscilloscope, it is showing me that the PWM frequency is 31.3 kilohertz. Now period will be 31.90 microsecond. So my clock source is 8 megahertz and the period is 125 nanosecond. So my timer will take 125 nanoseconds in each increment. So my counter, you have to count from 0 to 255. To count from 0 to 255, it will take 31.9 microsecond. And my oscilloscope is also showing me that the period is also 31.90 microsecond. You can understand it better on a graph. Here my counter is counting from 0 to 255 again and again. At each step, it is taking 31.9 microsecond. But it only produces a PWM signal when it is counting from 0 to 25. And as you may know that the duty cycle is just the ratio of on and off. So if I calculate it, we can have a 10% of duty cycle, as you can see it on the oscilloscope. So that's it for today. If you want to add something on your own, then you can write something on the comment section. I'll be there to read from you. I hope you find this video quite informative. Till then, bye bye.